What's going on, everyone? Just wanted to give a daily update on what's going on with AMC today. Again, we just had reiteration of that news article that came out regarding the ad revenue booster, and this one was released 25 minutes ago. It reiterates that on Tuesday, AMC reached an agreement with National Sign Media Incorporated to run more advertising in its theaters. From July 1st, AMC theater screens will feature a platinum spot before the start of a film. And this will obviously help improve their revenue because they get a cut of the ad sales. National Sign Media owns and operates an ad network in major theater chains including AMC, Cinemark, and Regal Cinemas. AMC reported on its latest earnings report $862.5 million, which is down 9.3% year over year. The total beat a street consensus estimate of $837.1 million. The company reported an adjusted loss of 58 cents per share, which is expected to increase significantly by next quarter due to the recent box office numbers booming. AMC CEO Adam Aron remains upbeat and has a strong outlook for the rest of the year, pointing to a packed slate of major studio releases for the summer and beyond. AMC expects the 2025 domestic box office to land at the upper end of its prior forecast, potentially $500 million to $1 billion, higher than last year. They announced the Memorial Day holiday weekend spanning Thursday through Monday was the company's third biggest revenue total for a 5-day period in over 10 years, driven by robust openings from Lilo and Stitch as well as Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. More than 7 million people attended AMC locations in the U.S. and Odeon cinemas internationally, which helped the company record its highest attendance on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays of the year in the U.S. That's basically it as far as the news standpoint, but how about that? 10-year box office numbers. That's pretty substantial because that runs back before COVID. As far as the options are concerned, not a lot going on here. It is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. We do have an unusual call skew for AMC, which is not typical. Normally we see a put skew on AMC, and what that means is that the lowest IV value is typically out of the money on the put side, not out of the money on the call side, which is how we see it here. Current price is at 3.445. The skew is at 3.5. So as long as this stays where it's at, that's a good indication that we could settle up above that 3.5 mark or just below it. We'll have to wait and see. As far as the IV percentile, let's go ahead and look at that. Volume is pretty steady today, but what to pay attention to here is the IV percentile versus the HV percentile. There is a big differential there still. It's not as big as it was before, but it's still relevant. You have 59% IV percentile versus an 88% HV percentile, which is noteworthy because typically this setup indicates bullish expectations in the foreseeable future. So that is all for options, not much else going on there. The biggest amount of open interest that we have in the chain comes out at June 20th at the $27 strike for 232.186 thousand open interest. So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, that's basically it for you. Just want to reiterate that news article, give you an update and snapshot on the day. Looks like we're downtrending as of right now, but there's still time for today. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't run up, or if we do run up to the 3.5. So we'll have to wait and see. Y'all have a good one.